Hello students, in this video we will discuss two topics today. First is roots of federalism and second is what makes India a federal country. First of all, we will discuss roots of federalism. There are two roots of federalism. First is coming together federalism and second is holding together federalism. First, we will discuss coming together federalism. In this type of federalism, independent states come together on their own to form a bigger unit. In this type of federalism, all the constitutional states have equal powers and they are as strong as central government. United States of America, Australia are example of coming together federalism. Next is holding together federalism. In this route, the central government decides to divide its power between the constituent states and the central government. In this type of federalism, powers are not equally divided. Example of holding together federalism are India, Spain and Belgium. Now we will discuss what makes India a federal country. All the features of the federal system are applied to the provisions of the Indian Constitution. First of all, we will discuss division of power. Our Indian Constitution is a threefold distribution of legislative power between the union government and the state government. There are three lists: union list, state list and concurrent list. First we will discuss about union list. First of all, we will discuss about union list. Union list is also known as list 1. It is a list of 98 numbered items. It includes subjects of national importance such as defense, foreign affairs, banking, communication and currency. Second is state list. State list or list 2. It has a list of 59 items. It contains subjects of state and local importance such as police, trade, commerce, agriculture and irrigation. Third is concurrent list or list 3. It has a list of 52 items. It includes subjects of common interest to both the union government as well as the state government. It includes the power to considered by both the union and state government. The list includes education, forest, marriage, etc. There is a fourth kind of list also, which is known as residuary subject. Any subject which do not fall in any of the above list are known as residuary subjects. For example, IT sector. When our constitution was made, at that time there was not any existence of computer software etc. So, such type of subjects are part of residuary subjects. Only the central government has got the power to legislate on such subjects. This is enough for this video. In our next video, we will continue it and I will tell you some more features what makes India a federal country. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.